see it right there. A reminder, Saturday, February 1st from Indy, the undisputed WWE Championship ladder match. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, streaming live a week from tomorrow on WWE on Peacock. What an honor. What a pleasure. What a pleasure, Cody. Cody, I know you always greatly appreciate your family legacy. And these fans here in Austin, it means something special because this is, of course, the hometown to the son of a plumber, your father, here in Austin. But 24 hours from now, HBK, Shawn Michaels, is going to moderate the contract signing for this ladder match, which means you're going to have to turn over one of the things that is most precious to you and most cherished in all of life. With that thought, that will be hanging, taken from you for a week, and then suspended above a ring with that championship on the line. How does that make you feel, knowing that this could be the last few precious moments with that in your grasp?
Shawn Michaels is certainly the perfect person to moderate this contract signing, if you will, tomorrow. Shawn Michaels, I watched win not just one, but 2 Royal Rumbles, certainly knows something about ladder matches, and we, as a company, have put the entire future of WWE into Shawn Michaels' hands with NXT. I have no problem handing over this championship to Shawn Michaels. Now we're in the season, Joe Test, where everybody is going to talk about main eventing WrestleMania. They're going to talk about WrestleMania moments. It's very simple how you walk into WrestleMania and how you main event it. You have this right here with you.
Saturday night's main event tomorrow night. The last time we had Saturday night's main event, it was the post-match horror of Kevin Owens and the package pile driver. And you were out of action, just recently medically cleared. It has been fight on sight with your former friend every time you have seen him since. How do you possibly explain what you see in his eyes right now and this version of Kevin Owens?
I don't know, Joe Tess. Austin, what do you think about Kevin Owens? You know, you can ask this in every locker room, this whole ecosystem of our sport, about what people think in regards to Kevin Owens. You're going to get a mixed bag, a lot of opinions. A lot of people judge a book by its cover. They shouldn't with Kevin Owens because he will subvert your expectations every time with the feats he is capable of. Kevin Owens is a genius in the ring. He has a genius level IQ between the ropes. Kevin Owens is a hell of an athlete. He's a once-in-a-generation superstar. But the thing that hurts about Kevin Owens is that when faced with the choice of the easy way out or the hard way, 10 times out of 10, Kevin Owens chooses the easy way out. 10 times out of 10. But that's why a ladder match is so apt, because there is not a referee to stop us. There is not a referee to miss a 3 count. There is not a referee to call for a disqualification. It's simply about who can climb the ladder, find the grit, pull down this championship, and leave Lucas Oil Stadium WWE champion.
You're a week away from that, which will be the biggest title defense in your championship reign. Tomorrow, though, Cody, you will be face-to-face with Kevin Owens. I don't know, based on the version of this man we've seen recently, that he can remain calm enough to truly listen, to truly hear a message. But if you could look him in the eyes just one last time before you meet up in Indy, what would that message be?
If I could look Kevin Owens in the eye, what would I say? I'd tell him that, yeah, Kevin, maybe I smile and maybe I shake hands and maybe I appear to be a good guy because perhaps that is what I'm trying to be, but that doesn't mean that when you press a button, that this gnawing and pettiness ceases, that this covert BS, that this overt BS, like a package pile driver, continues. I tell Kevin Owens to not forget, be reminded that I am the one who defeated Raw's reigning ring general. I'm the one who defeated what many consider and dethroned the greatest champion of my era. I'm the quarterback in form and in function. And you said it yourself, I'm the grandson of a plumber, but I am also the student of Randy Orton. Before anybody loved the American Nightmare, I was as mean as they could get. Kevin Owens, I have no problem punching you square in the face right back into that front seat of your car where you do your little promos from on the way to that island of self-righteousness that you exist in. Kevin Owens, simply put, when we go into the Royal Rumble, I have only one thing to say to you. Good luck.
He had it coming. He talks a lot.
Boys, it's a big night tonight for us.
Big night.
We just want to know the game plan. How are we doing this?
Game plan.
Yeah.
Look, guys, I just found out I got a match tonight against Apollo Crews, okay? I got to get dressed. I got to get changed. I got to get ready, okay? I'm sorry. We're not going to be able to be out there for your match later tonight.
Johnny, come on. About this little arrangement we made. Come on.
We just thought this was quid pro quo.
Yeah.
But we're not feeling much quid pro quo back.
We are the WWE Tag Team Champions. Are you questioning our integrity?
No, we're not questioning your integrity.
But we have the Motor City Machine Guns tonight.
Exactly.
Listen, I know who you're facing. Handle your business.
Ciampa, we'll handle it. But what about Legado?
Yeah, the things we've been doing recently, they're not going to like us.
Handle your business.
We talked about this last week, okay? We believe in you. Do whatever you have to do tonight to get it done. Yes, boy.
Yes, boy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. We can handle it.
Wait, this tag team division's getting wild, isn't it?
A lot of business needed handled here on the Smackdown tag ranks.
A few teams that have as much momentum as these veterans.
The presumed #1 contenders for the DIY Tag Championships, Motor City Machine Guns.
Perfectly synchronized Motor City Machine Guns and that signature entrance that signals what you're in store for.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a tag team contest, and introducing first at a combined weight of 412 pounds, the team of Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, Motor City Machine Guns.
Wait, they've been on a tear lately. 2 weeks ago, they toppled A-Town down. Last week, Los Garza. Now, Pretty Deadly stands in their way. That's next.
This April, Las Vegas has never had a show like this.
I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
welcome to WrestleMania!
What happens here becomes legendary.
WrestleMania from Las Vegas. Individual event tickets on sale now.
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
NBC's The Hunting Party, February 3rd. Watch now on Peacock.
Eat Lux your way with the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. The $5 Classic box is iconic all over. The $7 Supreme box has your decadent favorites and then some. The $9 Discovery box introduces you to your newest obsession, like cheesy dipping burritos. Introducing the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, only at Taco Bell.
I'm gonna take over the world! On January 31st, he's part dog, part man, all hero.
Dogman!
Why do you always gotta lick the inside of my mouth? Gonna arrest Petey, and I don't care if it takes a montage.
How evil can one cat be?
Pretty evil!
Dogman, rated PG, in theaters January 31st.
Let's face it, guys only want one thing.
Wish I had something natural instead of this synthetic body wash. Sydney Sweeney, body wash genie?
Dr. Squatch Body Wash. For men who prefer natural.
I forgot to wash my work shirt.
Just wear it again. I added Unstoppables with odor blocker, and it keeps our clothes fresh all day.
Ooh, I'm gonna be feeling it at work today. She smells so good, I'm actually paying attention. Smell unstoppable.
Come on, Charlie. Use your new door. Let's go. I said go! Silly dog. I'm gonna trade you for a cat.
Red Bull gives you wings.
It's party time. I'm talking about Jackpot Party, the leading free-to-play mobile slots game that always gives you more. Download Jackpot Party for free and get a 45 million coin bonus. Jackpot Party, a party in every spin.
I need these items printed by Friday.
Certainly.
Are you for imprint certain?
We are for imprint.
Certainty matters when you need promo gear for gifting clients, customers, and your team. 4imprint.com has items certain to wow.
4imprint for certain.
Why do couples choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
I need it a little cool.
And I need it a lot of cool.
Sleep Number does that. Sleep up to 15 degrees cooler on each side. 9 out of 10 couples sleep better. And now save 40% on our new special edition smart bed. Shop a Sleep Number store near you.
You could have been killed. You know that, right? You're gonna stay with your aunt and your uncle.
Bel Air, tonight at 11 on USA.
Hey, tomorrow night on NBC, you got Breakker and Sheamus for the IC title. In the history of Saturday night's main event, this will be the 15th IC title match. That's tomorrow, nationwide, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, live on NBC. Is it really a sporting event in Austin if the king isn't here? Matthew McConaughey's right behind us ringside. One of the greats of all time, the Academy Award winner. As big a UT fan as there is, as big a WWE fan as there is. We love it. McConaughey sitting right behind us tonight for Smackdown.
Wow, incredible out here to catch the major action going on SmackDown's tag ranks. These boys, Motor City Machine Guns, in line for a championship opportunity. But first, they got to deal with the Yes Boys.
In a curious recent stretch for Kid Wilson and Elton Brand, the two-time NXT champion seeking gold here on SmackDown.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 426 pounds, Elton Prince and Kid Wilson, Pretty Deadly.
Now, Wade, I know you're a big supporter of the boys. They actually cost the Machine Guns a recent title match against DIY. And last week, their interference worked the other way.
Yeah, there's been some major issues. As you mentioned, last week it was Motor City Machine Guns against Los Garza for the right to challenge, DIY for the gold. Things almost came unglued when Pretty Deadly got involved. Whatever the plan was from PD, it backfired. One skull and bones later, it was Shelley and Sabin who got a huge dub, putting themselves in pole position for a title opportunity against the champs DIY.
Yeah, Motor City Machine Guns, they have been on a quest to regain their titles. 42 days they held the championships, and now this is the obstacle in front of them. Pretty Deadly.
So here's the issue for the Motor City Machine Guns. We mentioned it time and time again. Pretty Deadly have consistently got involved, got in the way of the Motor City Machine Guns winning their matches. Motor City Machine Guns need to deal with the Pretty Deadly problem tonight ahead of their upcoming showdown with DIY.
Which brings about something when you think about the emotion for these teams. And I consider Alex and Chris to be guys that are hyper-focused, are strategic, calculated. You don't think of these as being guys that let emotion get the best of them, but obviously with what Elton and Kid have been doing, perhaps a little more energy early on to lock in.
Yeah, you certainly hope that they can switch off that emotion when the bell rings, but right now, hot out of the blocks are Pretty Deadly, and Pretty Deadly are kind of like cornered animals at the moment. For all their best intent of ingratiating themselves to DIY in order to help out their own careers, they've managed to piss off the likes of Motor City Machine Guns, Los Garza, and indeed, seemingly, DIY lately. Everybody is gunning for PD.
Boy, Elton Prince just found out, didn't he?
I mean, the cohesion, the synchronization between the Motor City Machine Guns, it's obvious why they have been a top tag team around the world for the past 20 years, and that run's continuing here on SmackDown.
Shelley right hand after right hand against Kit Wilson as he sends him back.
And I'll say this for Pretty Deadly, I think they've been taken for a ride by DIY. The quid pro quo, the you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours kind of deal has been one-way traffic. PD putting their bodies on the line for the champs and getting nothing in return.
Hooks the leg.
And that is something the likes of Apollo Crews have brought up to PD. And a lot of people are thinking the same way. For me, it's about time Pretty Deadly wised up.
Would you look at that? And then coming in hard was Kit Wilson.
Well, this is a more vicious version of Pretty Deadly than we've seen in quite some time, and it is paying dividends.
Oh, and Sabin run face first right into the post.
Well, gone are the theatrics. It's all aggression, and everything is going right now for the lads from England. Watch your backs, though.
Prince and Wilson, ultra aggressive early on, just annihilating Sabin.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful. Hi, this is Patayo. And this is Elsa. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment. Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you gonna eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
You told Mom to send her prescription to Amazon Pharmacy. She didn't. Now you're stuck behind this guy, as he uses the pharmacy line to purchase half the store, including a ceramic dolphin figurine, without a price.
Price check in pharmacy.
All Mom had to do was use Amazon Pharmacy, and her meds would get delivered right to her door.
I'm Dr. John Watson. My team and I work on unusual cases. We're doctors and we're detectives.
Watson, his new mystery begins on CBS after the AFC Championship.
Okay, go spill the tea.
Pecan.
Confused? Maybe you just need a Snickers pecan.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. But the money I saved, thought I'd get a wax figure myself. Oh, right in the temporal lobe. Beat it, punks! Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
It's game time, and we're making a Twisted Tea drop. Twisted Tea fans love football and the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
With Cascade Platinum Plus, I have upped my dish game.
Oh, and see, in that dishwasher.
Watch me.
Platinum Plus gives you the highest standard of clean, even in your machine.
Clean enough for you?
Yeah.
Scrape, load, done. Cascade Platinum Plus.
As your host, I have some rules. 2 flush maximum per bathroom visit. No games, no fun. There's a great barbecue outside, but don't touch that.
Meanwhile, at a Vrbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with a host, try one that's all yours.
I just love shaking that ass.
Ooh,
Grandma?
that's right, honey. Gam Gam still knows how to shake that ass.
The more you shake that ass, the frothier it gets. Sabrina's brown sugar shaken espresso, only at Dunkin'.
We're starting our studio tour outside a typical NBC soundstage. Oh, a question? Yes.
Can you give me an audition on America's Got Talent?
What's your talent?
Illusion.
Oh.
Is it true we'll be streaming on Peacock?
Oh, yeah. Only the best stream on Peacock.
Does this tour go through any metal detectors? Just cause.
Ooh, shiny.
I have one too. I just don't wear it everywhere.
We are released. This fall, the NBA is coming home to NBC and streaming on Peacock.
It's an excellent start for a very aggressive version of Pretty Deadly. Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, they have been getting the best of Chris Sabin. Just a loaded card here on Friday Night Smackdown on USA from Austin, Texas.
It's the most aggressive I think I've ever seen Pretty Deadly.
Agreed.
This really needed to happen. This is what happens when you become the class clowns here on Smackdown. Your career is not going the way you want it to. Take matters into your hands and make a statement tonight against 2 of the best in Sabin and Shelley. And Shelley cannot get a look into this match. Completely isolated has been Chris Sabin in the corner.
And Chris Sabin, who was run into the post and then was thrown over the barricade, and he has been taking a consistent beating, as you see Alex Shelley just looking on in desperation, Wade.
Well, all thoughts of Pretty Deadly, the musical, have been put to one side as soon as the bell rang, focused on the complete destruction of the former tag champs, the Motor City Machine Guns, but it's starting to go wrong.
Big boot from Sabin, and now he comes up. And could this be an opportunity for the Motor City Machine Guns?
Well, Pretty Deadly have done everything right thus far, but that step-up Enziguri has completely changed the game. There's the tag, Joe.
Here comes Shelley, well-rested, well-focused, and out to get him.
And the freshest man in the matchup is now in there with 2 boys from England who've been battering his partner from pillar to post.
How about that?
Alex Shelley showing.
Oh, 2 for 1
Wade. He is.
Into the cover. Prince able to kick out.
And you can see right there, Alex Shelley about to go for the tag to Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin still not recovered, understandably so. Shelley might have to do it on his own. Maybe not.
Watch this. Wilson and Prince are in the target zone. The sliding kick. And now, Chris Sabin. How about a 5-hole? Suicide dive takes out both Kit and Elton.
Part of the ring was taken out in the process of that. Snapped off on the side. Such was the impact of that baseball slide.
You can see the edge of that apron.
Wow, how the tables have turned in this one, and now it is Elton Prince in a world of danger. Things slipping away for Pretty Deadly.
It is. Oh, this could be an opportunity for Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones been so effective. Prince trying to fight his way free, and he does.
Well, what a smart move. Desperation, perhaps, but right when the critical moment was about to be reached, that Skull and Bones attempted, denied by Elton Prince.
Pretty Deadly! The teamwork there.
Connecting with that bad apple gutbuster.
DDT, and now you said it. All the theatrics put aside for this aggressive version of Pretty Deadly, and they are lined up to do something special right here.
Wow! Elevated Bulldog
for the win! And the late kick.
Take another look at this. This bad apple connecting to Alex Shelley. They've won championships with that move before. The fact that Shelley kicked out after this bulldog beggars belief, but explains why Shelley, alongside Sabin, has had the kind of career he has done.
And consider all the momentum that we've seen from Motor City Machine Guns. They know what can happen here with a win. A chance for DIY.
He's completely breaking down here. And you know, the entire tag division is looking on right now, trying to pick holes in both of these teams.
Oh, signature move from Motor City Machine Guns.
Facial connecting to Kit Wilson, who has no clue where he's at right now.
Wilson's in deep trouble, Wade.
This could be it right here, Joe Tess.
Skull and bones lined up. Motor City Machine Guns.
Here are your winners, Motor City Machine Guns!
Well, that was a performance where Pretty Deadly did pretty much everything right, but it shows just how good the Motor City Machine Guns are, connecting with signature moves like the facial, followed by this skull and bones, and the presumed #1 contenders for DIY's tag championships are back to a rich vein of form.
3 straight weeks, 3 straight wins. They beat A-Town Down Under, Los Garza, and now this impressive victory against an amped up Pretty Deadly.
We want the title, baby. We want it.
Come in. Miz.
Nick Aldis, the man running Smackdown. I saw that interview Cody did with Joe Tessitore. Joe does a great interview, but it's no Miz TV. Is that why I'm here? You wanted a little ratings? You want me to get Kevin Owens' side of the story?
Miz, no one told you? You're not just here for a friendly visit, Miz. You're on Smackdown now. The transfer window.
No.
Welcome.
No.
Friday Night Smackdown.
You're kidding.
Team Blue.
You're joking.
Welcome.
The Wyatts are here.
They are.
I had them strategically moved to SmackDown to get away from me. How did I get moved to SmackDown? Gross.
Little piece of advice. You may need to go make some new friends. And fast.
All change at the moment. Miz needs to make friends. So did Michin. She's made one. B-Fab. That should help her out. They've got tag action later on tonight against United States champ Chelsea Green and Secret Service member Piper Niven.
Yeah, 4 women who seemingly can't escape each other lately. And LA Knight. He took matters into his own hands last week. Now, Tama Tonga stands opposite him. The megastar against the hyena chattering, terrifying Tama Tonga is ahead.
The countdown to the only event of its kind has begun.
You want a WrestleMania moment? You gotta win this match.
Let's do it.
Try to take me out. Line him up. Throw him over. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
The road to WrestleMania begins at the Rumble.
WWE Royal Rumble next Saturday. Tickets on sale now.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys?
Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Advil liquid gels are faster and stronger than Tylenol rapid release gels. Also from Advil, Advil Targeted Relief, the only topical with 4 powerful pain-fighting ingredients that start working on contact and lasts up to 8 hours.
Forgetting something?
Curry?
The other thing.
Spicy curry.
Turo tires. A longer tread life, all season, and great looking.
I'll add it to the list.
Affordable all-season tires with great handling and longer tread life. Turo puts performance within reach.
Captain, ever since you discovered Zesty Hidden Valley Ranch, you never stay in character anymore.
You know we're not actually pirates, right?
Of course we be pirates. Look at me hook.
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Only serious about flavor.
Let's start the bidding at $5 million. Thank you, sir.
These people of privilege, hoarding the financial advantages for far too long.
7.5 at the back.
Look at them, unaware that Robin Hood Gold members now enjoy the VIP treatment.
$10 million on the
The
right.
3% IRA match on retirement contributions.
$11 million, sir.
Once they discover their privileges are no longer exclusive, their fragile reality will plunge into disarray.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, she came out fighting. 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on, 5 different medications. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx can save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. You do the math. The money we're able to save with using GoodRx, we're able to do all these extra activities. She can hit hard, too, for a little skinny thing. So it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Looking for a way to stretch the dollar? With Insurify, you can cut your car insurance bill in half. Scroll through dozens of prices and tap to switch online. That's it. No phone calls and no wasted time. Go to Insurify and save today.
Hey neighbor, you switched to T-Mobile home internet yet?
Trim your hedge.
It's $35 a month with no price hikes.
T-Mobile 5G home internet. Just $35 a month. And with Price Lock, we won't raise your rate on internet.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed, crust, pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Saturday night's main event is back, Jack. And it's coming to San Antonio, brother.
Saturday night's main event. Live nationwide. Saturday at 8 on NBC and Peacock.
What a weekend it is from here in Austin to down the road in San Antonio. Wait, tomorrow, live nationwide on NBC, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Look at this lineup. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. The contract signing with HBK moderating. And then Ron and Jacob Fatu in what should be a thriller.
Braun Strowman, Jacob Fatu, one big SOB. Samoan werewolf. Inputting data. Prepare for impact. Warning. Danger. Warning. Danger. Threat level high.
Threat level high, Wade.
Terrified of the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. But what the hell will happen when the werewolf meets the monster Braun Strowman, one of the biggest slabs of meat walking around planet Earth? That is a lot to devour. At Saturday night's main event, when these two collide in one of the most intriguing matchups of all time.
I cannot wait for this one. You know, there are just moments when you know something is special, and we had that moment when all of a sudden the ring was cleared and Strowman and Fatu were just there, face to face.
Sometimes you want a scientific masterclass, sometimes you just
Hey,
want
you know
a
what
freak
I'd love
show.
to know, Joe?
Oh, God.
Joe, you know what I'd love to know? I'd love to know where my interview is, huh?
Explain that to me. You take the time to interview Cody Rhodes, but not me. What kind of journalist are you? Huh? I can't believe I'm saying this, but you actually make me miss Michael Cole. Of course, Michael Cole is too busy kissing Pat McAfee's ass to be here, just like everyone is too busy kissing Cody Rhodes' ass. You, The Rock, everyone. Hey, Joe, let me ask you this. Why does everybody want to be Cody Rhodes' best friend, huh? Let me tell you what happens when Cody Rhodes does to his best friends. He uses them and then betrays them. But that's okay, because at the Royal Rumble, I will prove to everyone that I am the true, rightful WWE champion. What are you looking at, McConaughey, huh? You got a problem? Hey, you know what? At the Rumble, I'm gonna beat Cody just like Ohio State beat your stupid Longhorns. Get over the wall. Come on. You like it? Hold on. Hey, cut that music. Cut that terrible music. What is this? Huh? What do you want? Can I help you with anything? Why are you here, huh? 'Cause you talk too damn much.
Oh! I think Jimmy's speaking for all of us right now. Look at this.
Seems Big Jim had your back, Joe Test.
Thank God.
Matthew McConaughey's not a moment too soon. Things going off the rails here.
Oh, Big Jim's going up top.
Oh, man, Kevin Owens, where you running to, boy? So they say things get weird here in Austin. Well, let's keep getting weird. How about tonight? It's Kevin Owens versus Jimmy Uso. Welcome.
Oh, I like that, Wade.
That is the easiest job of GM Nick Aldis's entire career. Just say yes. Damn, I want to see that.
Oh, McConaughey loves it. He says hook 'em. He says, Big Jim, go hook 'em. KO snapped again. Jimmy Uso did something about it. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. They are going to make their way to the ring.
Emmy-winning The Traitors is back for an all-new season.
I came here to win. I don't want to be the duck. I want to shoot the duck.
Ooh. This game is torturous.
Dude.
If you carry on with that cocky attitude, you might get yourself in trouble.
Here we go again. Oh, I've missed this.
If I were them, I'd be scared.
Things are about to get murderous. But only metaphorically, I hope.
Domino's Specialty Chicken. 4 tasty topping combos loaded on tender, juicy chicken. It kind of makes us wonder why we don't call it loaded chicken. Well, okay, now we do. Domino's Loaded Chicken. Specialty Chicken is now Domino's Loaded Chicken.
Now Taxes is getting the TurboTax app and filing your taxes yourself 100% free if you didn't file with us last year. Now this is taxes. File free in the app by 2/18 when you switch to TurboTax, do it yourself.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Wow, where has this been my entire life? Having to clean with multiple products is a hassle. With Magic Eraser, I use it on everyday messes. I even use it on things that I think are impossible to clean. You need Mr. Clean Magic Eraser in your life.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Straight up. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness.
Domino's Specialty Chicken. 4 tasty topping combos loaded on tender, juicy chicken. It kind of makes us wonder why we don't call it loaded chicken. Well, okay, now we do. Domino's Loaded Chicken. And for a limited time, Domino's Rewards members can try loaded chicken for half off menu price.
It's for you. Do you like it? Come on, Charlie, use your new door. Come on, let's go. I said go. Let's go. Silly dog. I'm gonna trade you for a cat.
Red Bull gives you wings.
The new Red Bull Zero is here. 100% wings with monk fruit extract.
Ready to party? I'm talking about Jackpot Party, the leading free-to-play mobile slots game that always gives you more. Download Jackpot Party for free and get a 45 million coin bonus. Jackpot Party, a party in every spin.
Honey, you were so right. I listed this in less than a minute.
I told you listing on Poshmark was quick and easy.
Oh, I sold my black tote and my slip dress. Let's go get mani-pedis.
Ooh, thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Poshmark.
Every new listing by February 5th gets a chance to win a $50,000 prize pool. Terms and conditions apply.
This is the most money anyone has won in the history of television.
It's torture.
Deal or No Deal Island, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Always a great time here in Austin, Texas. First Smackdown to take place here in Austin, February of 2000. Hall of Famer Kurt Angle got his first taste of championship gold in WWE. Won the European title that night. You see all the history, the 5th Smackdown to take place here in Austin, Texas. And we got champions here, the Austin Gamblers, the 2024 PBR Team World Champions. And Wade, their championship trophy, the largest championship buckle in the world. Look at that thing.
Damn, that is pretty damn cool. I think that's the Braun Strowman-sized belt buckle.
By the way, Moody Center here, it's the home arena for the Gamblers.
Oh, and get this breaking news, boom! Things are officially weird here in Austin for SmackDown because it's official. A confrontational KO squares off with Big Jim, Jimmy Uso, in tonight's SmackDown main event.
By the way, thanks for having my back when KO was berating me.
Oh, no
and
problem. I'm always there. We're a team.
You were 15 feet to the side.
All right, bye-bye. What is that? KO and Jimmy Uso tonight? It's supposed to be me and Jimmy. I understand. Look, Mello, things happen. But look, I will make that match with you and Jimmy for next week. But now that I think about it, tonight is an interesting opportunity for you because, as you know, it's the transfer window, and I just made a brand new talent acquisition for SmackDown, and you would be the perfect person to be his first one-on-one opponent on the Blue brand. What do you think? I don't trust you because you tried that with Braun Strowman. I want to see the guy. You want to see it? Yeah, I want to look at him face to face. Well, that's fair. That's fair. In fact, if you want to wait around a couple of minutes, he's on his way here right now. Perfect, because I got time. Okay. And I'm going to tell him about himself. Okay. And I'm going to let him know SmackDown is the land of the Sharks. Sounds good. And I'm going to humble him and embarrass this dude. Okay. I can't wait.
It's Chelsea Green.
And with Piper Niven by her side, here comes the U.S. champion, Chelsea Green. She's been on top of the world. Just ask her. She'll probably tell you.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Piper Niven and the Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green.
So here's how we got here. Tag match upcoming due to it last Friday on SmackDown. B-Fab taking on Piper Niven, United States champ Chelsea Green, serving as a constant distraction, and that was all Niven needed to seize the moment and put B-Fab away. Now, as the post-match celebrations turned into a beatdown, it was Michin, who's been a victim herself, armed with a kendo stick, who saved the day, sending Niven and Green packing after an attempt by Niven to turn things around, leaving both sides vowing reprisals. Well, those reprisals are going to come now in the form of a tag match between these four women.
Familiar territory for Michin. Each of her last 3 matches have been against either Chelsea Green or Piper Niven.
Be fabulous.
The success just hasn't been there for Michin, thanks in large part to the numbers game of Niven and Green. Well, this woman, B Fab, is here to negate that issue.
Seen the best version of B Fab lately. Even if she isn't coming up with a big win, she has looked her best.
And their opponent, the team of B Fab and Michin.
Royal Rumble is presented by Cricket. Join Cricket Nation, your reliable nationwide 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket. And by Intuit TurboTax. Now Taxes is getting a TurboTax Live expert to do taxes for you. Now this is Taxes. Well, we mentioned it, Wade, recently and seen B-Fab both last week in the U.S. Championship Tournament and then last week against Piper Niven. Feels like she's taken her game to the next level.
Yeah, she spent a lot of time on the sidelines over the past 12 months in managerial roles with the Street Profits. They're out rehabbing some injuries at the moment. But B-Fab has come to realize that opportunities simply aren't given at this level, they're taken. And she has stepped up huge in recent weeks, impressing a lot of management and the fan base alike.
Michin is going to get things started against Piper Niven. Michin defeated Piper Niven back on January 3rd.
So tough to overpower someone like Piper Niven. You have to outmaneuver her. And clearly, Michin's got that figured out early.
Yes, she does, as these two have had their great recent past. Oh, sends a ring to the ring does Michin, of course, 2 oh-so-close losses for the new U.S. Championship.
The oh-so obnoxious. Oh,
no!
Going for unpretty her, perhaps, but denied by Michin. Simply too fresh in the fight at this point.
He's going for unprettier and looking to line up the long back attack.
Piper Niven clearly not a fan of twerking.
Takes care of business on Piper. But it took a little too long, as Chelsea able to get out of the way.
And that has really been the story of Green and Niven in recent weeks. That outside the ring distraction, yes, opening up opportunities for the other in the partnership to take advantage. Now the USA swing herself, the champ. Chelsea Niven takes control.
Right into the cover. Quick kick out by Michin.
This has completely neutralized the attacks of Michin, and what a nasty, nasty hold there from Chelsea Green.
What a nasty attitude by Chelsea Green, the newly minted Women's United States champion.
Desperate for the tag here to a fresh B-Fab, but it's denied once again by Piper Niven.
Trying to break free from that grasp.
Michin, the most hardcore woman in the division, grew up a huge fan of ECW, so you know she's double tough, but she simply can't do it on her own. She needs this fresh B-Fab to get tagged in a hurry.
For Saturday night's main event tomorrow live on NBC. It was the very first return to the Retro Saturday night's main event when Chelsea Green defeated Michin to cap that Women's United States Championship tournament.
And finally, a fresh B-Fab in there. This woman has legs for days, and she knows how to use them. Like a prime Stacy Keebler in there.
See the athleticism. Only 5'10" is B-Fab. Tall and wiry, and all that leverage.
Use all that range when you can, and things are starting to look bleak for the United States champ.
Oh, and coming in with the big elbow, and all the power is Piper Niven.
I think both women in that heat caught some of it. Perhaps the worst of it went to Chelsea Green. And a tag there that Piper Niven simply did not see.
There's a blind tag, and she doesn't realize. As a shotgun drop kick comes in from Michin. And now going for the unpretty her again. But this time able to counter is Michin. Eat the feet! Could it be?
Here are your winners.
clearly when Chelsea Green and Piper Niven do not have the numbers advantage, things change in a hurry. Huge win here for B-Fab and Michin as they close in once again on success.
Every time you try this with me, you try to embarrass me, it's not happening no more because I'm going to put it straight on this guy. This guy. Former heavyweight champion of the world, Damian Priest. Welcome to the Blue Down Show.
Nick, how you doing?
I'm very well.
All right.
I'm ready to get started.
Me too.
Let's make some money. No. Nah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Damian. Carmelo Hayes was wondering if you were interested in a one-on-one match with him tonight on SmackDown.
Is that so? Well, Nick, I'm here to work. And I'm ready to punish.
I like the sound of that. Lace him up tight.
He's gonna learn tonight.
Yes, he is.
I'm excited, man. Thank you.
Let's get to work.
Yep.
Well, look what time it is. A week removed from her impressive first title defense. Now the WWE Women's Champion is going to join us live. What's next for Tiffy?
What's up, Auntie? Did you get the basketball shoes I need for tryouts this weekend?
Oh, dude,
okay.
I'm not going to be able to make it to Dick's this week.
You can just click on Dix.com.
Dix.com. Dix.com.
Hi, welcome to Dix.com.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Let's go shopping.
Are you kidding me? I'm in ball heaven. I like you. Look at all these cups. I really like you. I don't even live near water.
Whoa, these arrived so fast.
I know, right? You're about to get posterized. I'm gonna shatter that glass.
Let's go.
Dix.com.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Hi, we're Visible, here with some serious wireless savings for the new year. Want one line with unlimited data at a low flat rate? Switch now and get it all for less. Just $20 a month for 25 months. Hurry, use promo code SWITCH25 by January 31st.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that sore throat. Vapocool drops? It's sore throat relief with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks Vapocool drops.
Buying a car is kind of a big deal. There's like a million options, and you deserve something you love. At Car Gurus, we get it. As the #1 most visited car shopping site, we make sure your big deal is the best deal.
Before you go to extremes to fix sagging and wrinkles with expensive injections, try this Olay Regenerist. Olay boosts skin cell regeneration to firm, lift, and reshape volume without painful prices. For me, it's only Olay.
Up for an adventure?
Always.
What is this place?
You made it. What's up, cuz?
You were the last to see the president alive.
Welcome to the pit.
Light him up now!
A crew of pirates is coming.
That was cool.
The Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle. Plan starting at $16.99 a month.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, getting a bachelor's degree doesn't have to mean starting from scratch. Here, you can earn up to 90 undergraduate credits for relevant experience. What will your next success be?
Whenever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be around.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
All hands on deck.
Sometimes justice isn't black and white.
I want to win here no different than you. All right, reel him in.
Justice. Real justice. That's a glorious thing.
Law and Order Thursday on NBC and Peacock.
Hey, next week you can meet your favorite WWE superstars in Indianapolis Thursday through Sunday. It's Royal Rumble weekend. Now with more talent, more appearance times have been added. Tickets are on sale now. You can follow the QR code, or you can go to RoyalRumblePhotos.com to make your purchase. That's going to be outrageous.
So when I walk through that curtain and enter the Royal Rumble with a smile on my face and a tear in my eye, I'm gonna remind you all.
It's Tiffy time!
Well, everybody, of course, thrilled for Charlotte Flair's return. It's Tiffany Stratton, who has had the most vertical stock pick in the women's division, and here she is.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
Wow, well, Charlotte Flair, arguably the #1 woman in the history of this game. She returns at the Royal Rumble. If she's successful there, she may have to come gunning for this woman, the here and the now, the Women's WWE Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
And look at this reception here in Austin for Tiffany Stratton. Great night here at the Moody Center. We've heard from Cody Rhodes. Kevin Owens and Jimmy Uso are going to go at it. We found out Damian Priest is now a member of the Smackdown roster, and still so much more to come your way. But right now, we hear from the Women's Champion.
Once again, I am the center of everybody's attention. Because next week, at the Royal Rumble, 30 women will be fighting for a chance to face me at WrestleMania. Which is funny because just last week, I beat last year's Royal Rumble winner, Bayley. So I'm not worried even in the slightest. And next week, whoever wins, they're gonna be running on Tiffy time.
Oh! As This Is My Brutality rings out, Rhea's got a harsh reality for many, including Tiffany Wade, who I don't think was expecting that at all.
Well, Tiffany Stratton looks like she's seen a ghost. What a welcome surprise. Women's World Champ from Raw, Rhea Bloody Ripley is here on Smackdown, and the stars once again are out in force.
A massive flash for Rhea Ripley, the Women's World Championship that she's owned for 18 days now. Nia Jax awaits. Saturday night's main event from right down the road in San Antonio, live nationwide on NBC tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
Matthew McConaughey sat right behind us, just jumped about 10 feet in the air when Rhea Ripley's music hit. Clearly, he's a fan like pretty much everybody else in this arena. Apart from Tiffany Stratton, perhaps.
Tiffy, look, I know you're still a little bit new here, but I just wanted you to know that I'm women's champion too. So champion of champion, I mean, I kind of just want to say that I respect what you did to Nia Jax, but it's not going to compare to what I am going to do to her at Saturday night main event.
Well, this could get messy.
Seems there is a growing contingent of Rhea Ripley haters out here, and perhaps add one to the Tiffany Stratton pile too.
Look at we have here. First of all, I don't know why I'm catching strays from you guys. I find that to be rude. Am I right, Candace? I want you both to know that this is a historic moment.
You always talk that much?
Yeah, all the time. Because I'm here to officially announce that I am entering and winning the Royal Rumble match. Your mom sucks, kid.
Oh.
Now I know what you all are thinking, but Nia, isn't Rhea Ripley's title reign gonna end tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event when I beat her? And you know what? You're all correct. But I'm gonna beat you, Rhea Ripley. And I'm still gonna enter the Royal Rumble match because, Tiffy, I'm gonna take the title, which is rightfully mine. I'm on my own.
So we got current champs, title challenger, and add the EST to the party, as well as the other half of the tag team champions, Naomi.
Party atmosphere here tonight, but there's a lot of combustible elements.
The ring filling up real quick. But that's why we came out here to say that I will be entering and I'm going to win the Royal Rumble! You know what, Naomi, I like that, except for one thing. I'm here to tell everyone that I'm officially entering and I'm going to win the Royal Rumble! And, I mean, if I don't win, then you're going to win. Well, you're right. I'm going to win, but if I don't win, you're going to win. Well, one of us is going to win. That's all that matters. Yeah, definitely none of them are winning. And definitely not a Nia Jax. Nah, she ain't gonna win.
The two-time women's world champion, Liv Morgan.
So every A-list female competitor on the planet just head out.
Wow, wow. Raquel, look what we have here. We have the girl that lost her man to a real woman. That's you, Rhea. And then we have the wannabe Liv Morgan doppelganger holding the title that'll look way better on me. That's you, Tiffy. And then we have a ring full of women all declaring themselves for the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match. But I don't care. Do you guys want to know why I don't care? Because the headlining news tonight isn't going to be about any of you. It's going to be about me. Because I, Liv Morgan, hereby declare my entry for the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match. Oh wait. But not only that, I declare my victory for the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match. and I am the only person in this company that can do that. And do you want to know why? Because Raquel Rodriguez is gonna ensure my victory for the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Oh! Ripley had heard enough, and it was only going to be a matter of time before things blew up in that ring.
And just look at the amount of superstars battering each other right now. Rhea Ripley couldn't take any more against her chief rival and smashed that headbutt. And now Rhea and Nia, remember, they meet up tomorrow night on Saturday night's main event.
Well, we need some security out here. Stat! I don't know. Someone's got to get control of that thing. Aldis, where are you? There he is.
At Domino's, 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas give you 34 million different flavor combinations for just $6.99 each. But when you add on 8 dip cup flavors, every single bite is a new combination. Add a dip cup when you mix and match tonight at Domino's.
When I became president, I asked about the secrets. Aliens, Bigfoot, who killed JFK.
The president was trying to warn me. He knew something.
The biggest secret in the history of mankind is right under your nose.
What aren't you telling me?
Hi, we're Visible, here with some serious wireless savings for the new year. Want one line with unlimited data at a low flat rate? Switch now and get it all for less. Just $20 a month for 25 months. Hurry, use promo code SWITCH25 by January 31st.
My life is full of questions. How do I clean an aioli stain? Use Tide. Do I need to pre-treat guacamole? No, it's Tide.
Why do we even buy napkins?
Thankfully, Tide's the answer to almost all of them.
Do crabs have eyebrows?
Except that one.
For all of life's laundry questions, it's got to be Tide. We've never spoken, but you've told us many things. That you love stargazing, hate parallel parking, and occasionally your right foot gets a little heavy. The Lexus ES didn't begin in the studio, it began with you.
Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors. Easy to apply for the whole family. Vicks VapoStick. And try new Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors.
Domino's Specialty Chicken. 4 tasty topping combos loaded on tender, juicy chicken. It kind of makes us wonder why we don't call it loaded chicken. Well, okay, now we do. Domino's Loaded Chicken. Specialty Chicken is now Domino's Loaded Chicken.
Oh.
Huh, nature sure is full of wonders. Red Bull gives you wings.
The new Red Bull Zero is here. 100% wings with monk fruit extract.
It's party time. I'm talking about Jackpot Party, the leading free-to-play mobile slots game that always gives you more. Download Jackpot Party for free and get a 45 million coin bonus. Jackpot Party, a party in every spin.
All right, time to do some selling. That's going towards rent. Oh yeah, that's going towards girls' night. And that's going towards a new bag.
Every new listing by February 5th gets a chance to win a $50,000 prize pool. Terms and conditions apply.
You could have been killed. You know that, right? You're gonna stay with your aunt and your uncle.
Bel Air, tonight at 11 on USA.
This is just a spectacular facility here, the Moody Center, and this crowd is on fire for Friday Night Smackdown, from up there on the concourse to down here at ringside, as we weave our way into this arena that is jam-packed on a huge weekend of action in Texas. And tonight, the Mobley family, the Mobleys have been upgraded to ringside seats and decked out with Papa John's swag as part of Papa John's Better Seats fan upgrade. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. How about the Mobleys now ringside for what is this loaded card on SmackDown? And just moments ago, Nick Aldis, he came out after we saw all the women brawling. It started with Rhea and Liv, and he said, what do you say, Wade, we make this a 6-woman tag team match?
GM's task is often thankless, but this arena exploded with gratitude for GM Nick Aldis. And I'll be honest, I don't think Aldis had a choice because no security were coming out here to separate these women. You might as well just turn it into an official match, and that's what we've got here.
Rhea just absorbing those right hands from Candice LeRae. And now Rhea. Look at the power of Rhea Ripley, though, as Candice goes spinning around. Remember, tomorrow night it's going to be Rhea against Nia Jax. Gets sent into the corner.
This is the power of Rhea Bloody Ripley. You have to be nimble on your toes tonight, Candice.
Rhea turning it right around into a vertical suplex.
The #1 alpha female in WWE, perhaps. Although Nia Jax may have something to say about that.
Now the tag team champions in for action. And a little teamwork. Naomi up and over onto Nia Jax.
Well, what a mess the early goings of this one has been for Liv Morgan, Candice LeRae, and Nia Jax with Raquel Rodriguez here on the outside. It's one-way traffic.
Liv Morgan going to Royal Rumble, and we know what that outcome's going to be, but right now it is Bianca Belair and Naomi getting the best of her. Hooks the leg. Kick out at 2.
Unsurprisingly, unmatched cohesion between the tag team champs. Belair and Naomi have taken a stranglehold on this matchup, and Liv Morgan, for all the big talk, things are going south for her in a hurry here.
Now, Candice LeRae gets a little something extra from the EST.
Well, it was worth a try from LeRae, and now things are starting to turn around here, perhaps with this tug-of-war. There was a tag there to Nia Jax that I don't think Belair was witness to.
Big clothesline from Nia.
She didn't know before, she certainly does now. Game-changing moment from Nia Jax. And now it's just punishment time.
Nia Jax using that braid against Bianca herself.
I'll tell you this, Joe Tess, a lot of women came out earlier convinced that they will be the ones to win the Royal Rumble. It's going to leave a lot of disappointed women a week from tomorrow in Indianapolis.
You see Nia just taunting Rhea Ripley. Attacked her earlier this week backstage, setting the course for what we will see tomorrow night in San Antonio on NBC.
Oh, this could be over.
She's trying to line up the Annihilator. But quick to get to her feet was Bianca Belair.
Belair simply too fresh for that. Might work against some women this early in a matchup. Certainly not against the EST.
It's time to bring back an oldie but goodie.
Adam Levine of Maroon 5. Thank you.
Levine!
Original gangster.
Oh my God, he's got moves like Jagger.
Levine! Original gangster.
He's very dirty and underhanded. I like it.
OG. Original gangster.
That gorgeous trash-talking face of his. Thank you, go on.
OG. Original gangster.
Adam's a big baby. So I guess that's how it's gonna be.
Original gangster.
The Voice, February 3rd on NBC and Peacock.
COVID-19. I'm not waiting. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid is an oral treatment for adults with mild to moderate COVID-19 and a high risk factor for it becoming severe. It does not prevent COVID-19.
My symptoms are mild now, but I'm not risking it. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms and help stop the virus from multiplying in your body.
Taking Paxlovid with certain medicines can lead to serious or life-threatening side effects or affect how it or other medicines work, including hormonal birth control. Tell your doctor about all medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements you take, as certain tests or dosage changes of your other medicines may be needed. Tell them if you have kidney or liver problems, HIV-1, are or plan to be pregnant or breastfeed. Don't take Paxlovid if allergic to its ingredients. Stop taking and call your doctor right away if you have allergic reaction symptoms. Serious side effects can include allergic reactions, some severe like anaphylaxis and liver problems. These are not all the possible side effects, so talk to your doctor.
If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Ask your doctor today.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
It's 10 feet. One shot makes you a soup for 24 hours.
Waiting for the break of day.
Have fun, you two. Bye.
Should I try to do so?
It's mesmerizing. Cleaning that greasy mess with Dawn Platinum.
And not even scrubbing.
Well, fluff my feathers. It cuts through the slimy stuff better than their old dish soap, removing 99% of grease. That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife.
Consumer Cellular is lowering the price for those 50 and up. Get 2 unlimited lines for $30 each. That's just $60 a month. So switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage satisfaction. Now new customers get your second month free when you switch.
At Harbor Freight, we design and test our own tools and sell them directly to you. No middleman, just quality tools you can trust at prices you'll love. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you here on Friday Night Smackdown in Austin, Texas. 6-woman tag team match. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Naomi against Nia Jax, Candice LeRae, and Liv Morgan. Of course, Nia Jax, you see here, in against Naomi. Tomorrow night, she'll be facing Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship on NBC. So many complexities, Wade, when it comes to how this came about. As you see Nia Jax coming in with a big attack. Oh, stick face.
Just adding insult to injury. And Nia Jax loving every second of it. The action in this one has swung back and forth. There has been very little offense in the last couple of minutes from Naomi. But perhaps...
Oh, the roll-up. Easy kick out.
At the death, finally showing some life. Trying to reach over to a tag partner, Belair, or perhaps Rhea Bloody Ripley and get a fresh woman into this one before it's too late.
Tag with Candice LeRae. Remember, Bianca and Naomi defeated Candice and Nia last week on SmackDown. That was interesting happening that happened there when Nia accidentally landed a leg drop on Candice, and then Naomi came up with the win with that Bubba Bomb and the pinfall. Of course, the complexities that range throughout this 6-woman tag team match. On January 6th, the Netflix debut for Raw, Rhea defeated Liv Morgan. That's when she claimed that world championship. And then Rhea challenging Nia after Nia ambush attacked Rhea at the start of this past Monday's Raw. That took place in Dallas.
Simply haven't seen enough from Candice LeRae over recent months until she was given a prove-it opportunity by Nia Jax. And LeRae has gone on to prove she can hang with the very best. And what an effort she's put in so far in this matchup, keeping her team in full control.
The frustrations from Candice LeRae after Rhea Ripley was in the ring dealing with the referee. And the chance of mommy from this crowd here in Austin, Texas.
Well, sometimes you don't get what you want in life, and unless Naomi can turn this around pretty damn quickly, mommy ain't getting into it, but that might be the window of opportunity.
Look at this. Outside against the barrier as Nia Jax potentially softening up her opponent for the championship
now
tomorrow night.
Belair taken out by Liv Morgan. This divide and conquer methodology has worked so effectively. Referee Dan Engler completely oblivious to all the skullduggery.
Now Naomi really in a compromised position, isn't she, Wade?
No one to tag if you make your way over there.
But look at this. Able to get the big boot up. And Naomi with a rally.
Well, connecting with that X factor, but it still remains. There are no fresh women in the corner for Naomi to tag to. They were all taken out. But there is something stirring in the corner in the shape of Rhea Bloody Ripley.
And here she comes, right after Liv Morgan. Nothing she likes more. Oh man, is Rhea on fire.
Well, Rhea Ripley may have won her championship back, but the hatred she feels for a woman who made her life hell, Liv Morgan, still burns hard in her soul.
And now she's going after Raquel Rodriguez, and with that, an opportunity for Liv.
Nailing that backcracker, fortuitous landing for Ripley straight in to the arms of the EST, who is now in the match.
You go from Rhea Ripley to the EST.
Nowhere to hide for Liv Morgan, who are one of the best 2024s in the history of this industry. Knees up there to the gut of the EST.
Just when Bianca Belair thought she had something.
Huge collision there, attempted spear perhaps.
Hooks the leg. Oh, and Nia Jax comes to break it up.
And this one is breaking down in a hurry, Joe Test. Women flying at every angle.
Pop-up headbutt. And then Rhea delivers one of her own. She's going to go for the Riptide Wave.
No chance. Absolutely not. Liv Morgan making sure of that. Club to the jaw instead.
With Liv hanging on to her back, she was able to do that. How about one for Liv, though? Nails it right on top of Nia Jax.
2 for the price of 1.
And again, Raquel Rodriguez. A hefty distraction as LeRae sends out Ripley.
Knee to the jaw with all that momentum. Here we go, Joe Test.
KOD. Candice LeRae. Quick roll up. Liv's got her. And the win.
Here are your winners. Liv Morgan, Candice LeRae, and Nia Jax.
Well, Bianca Belair momentarily took her eye off the ball, forgot that Liv Morgan was the legal woman, and you simply cannot do that, especially with the Royal Rumble just around the corner.
Where were you? Look at this! What's happened? How did this happen?
So this happened because the math is finally mathing and the numbers are even.
Oh, you don't have to protect her now. Since I got backup the same way that Chelsea always has backup, I'm feeling real good about taking that United States Championship from her. Actually, I just spoke with Aldis and he's giving me one final crack at it next week.
No.
Good luck.
They're gonna need it.
Yes, we can't.
We need a bigger security detail.
Like way bigger. Way bigger.
The action has been red hot on our Smackdown tag division. Here are our tag champs, DIY. Tonight, Johnny Gargano is going to be in singles action, accompanied by his partner, Tommaso Ciampa.
The following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Tommaso Ciampa from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in 199 pounds, representing DIY. He is one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Johnny Gargano!
Friday Night Smackdown is delivered by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Johnny Gargano, singles Smackdown recently, just before Christmas. We saw him defeat Chris Shelley. Here he's taking on Apollo Crews next.
An unprecedented Saturday night's main event sets the stage for a must-see Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newest member of the Monday Night Raw roster, Logan Paul. The final Raw before the Royal Rumble. Wait a minute, the American Nightmare's here. Cody Rhodes will be unforgettable. Raw, live from Atlanta, Monday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Netflix.
Vodka soda with Wheatley. This song right here is for the red, white, and blue. You got good taste, and you drink like it too. Wheatley, so good I drink it neatly. The watch in Moscow always get the mule. Vodka this good is an American jewel. Wheatley, so good I drink it neatly. So pour a glass on the porch, get a little tanner, let your taste buds sing the Star-Spangled Banner. Wheatley, so good I drink it neatly. Wheatley, American vodka.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys?
Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Hey, that's great. But who are the chefs?
Rookie mistake?
Great googly moogly.
Maybe you just need a Snickers.
If you wanna come and get it. 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 Shake and make that thing go.
Hey, sweetie. You good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now I'm smelling like perspirant.
I did. Force 24/7 sweat protection.
You did this to my pits.
Hey, neighbor, you switched to T-Mobile home internet yet?
Trim your hedge.
It's $35 a month with no price hikes. Bam! Ah! It runs on T-Mobile's wireless 5G network. So all you gotta do is plug in one cord.
T-Mobile 5G home internet. Just $35 a month. And with Price Lock, we won't raise your rate on internet.
I did it.
Ah!
I switched to T-Mobile home internet, and I am loving it.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Oh.
Huh? Nature sure is full of wonders.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Honey, you were so right. I listed this in less than a minute.
I told you listing on Poshmark was quick and easy.
Oh, I sold my black tote and my slip dress. Let's go get mani-pedis.
Ooh, thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Poshmark.
Every new listing by February 5th gets the chance to win a $50,000 prize pool. Terms and conditions apply.
Goldfish Casino Slots. Go for the gold with your favorite free-to-play mobile slots game with a watery twist. Let's spin! Spin for surprises and bonuses with authentic Vegas action. Download Goldfish Casino Slots for free and get a 100 million coin bonus.
Goldfish Casino Slots.
Go for the gold.
Big money's on the line, and you can smell it in the air.
What would you do for it?
I like money.
These game's about psychological warfare, and then I'll just stab him in the back.
Deal or No Deal Island. New Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Apollo Crews, the former Intercontinental, the former U.S. champion, recently being a real honest and informed voice in the locker room. And that raised the anger of DIY, the tag team champions, and that led us to this last week.
What have I done? Become men. I'm done.
Tried to tell you guys. You keep letting them string you along, and look where it's gotten you. Absolutely nowhere. Nowhere.
Keep our name out of your mouth.
Yeah, keep our names out of your mouth. That was the message from Johnny Gargano. Whatever's going on between Pretty Deadly and DIY really has nothing to do with Apollo Crews, even if Crews was probably right in what he was saying. I'll tell you this, if you're pulling off a scam, the last thing you need is some do-gooder shining the spotlight on that scam.
Friday Night Smackdown, delivered by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. And you can see, I think, right away the reaction that Johnny Gargano's getting from Apollo Crews after what went down last week backstage.
Yeah, and I've been a big fan of Apollo Crews for a long time. But people in the locker room are always going to try and target and cheap shot what they view as the weakest member of the locker room. For too long, that really has been Apollo Crews, because the results haven't been there. You mentioned it. He's a former United States champ. He's a former Intercontinental champ. And a victory here tonight will really do a lot for getting Apollo Crews back to the top here on SmackDown.
Now the moonsault off the apron, boy, he's got it all, doesn't he? The power, the strength, the explosiveness, and he can fly.
Absolutely.
Tommaso Ciampa off in the corner.
Explosive power, nimble feet. It's a really rare combination. It's taken Apollo Crews to the top before, and it's about time we saw this side of Apollo Crews here once again.
Oh, he was looking for the frog splash, but Gargano comes back with a super kick. Into the cover.
Well, you might not like the attitude of late from Johnny Gargano. You can't argue with the kind of resume this guy has put together over the past 20 years or so. The reason he's so good, he is the kind of engine that simply doesn't tire. Never seen the man out of breath.
He was non-stop. He was quick enough to get out of the way, and then explosive enough to bring the offense. And now the tag team champions patting themselves on the back.
You damn stooge!
Of course, earlier tonight, we got the big news. Charlotte Flair returning, and we will see her next week in Indy at the Royal Rumble. Of course, that's streaming on Peacock from Indianapolis next Saturday. But look at all the names now, Wade, added to the list of the entries in the Women's Royal Rumble.
Well, the Men's Rumble was stacked. Now the Women's Rumble is equally stacked. What a year it is going to be. It's a week from tomorrow in Indy.
The pure power, the press from Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews has woken from his slumber, and he's dropping the heavy artillery.
Standing moonsault into the cover. But a kick out at 2 and change from Gargano.
Milliseconds away from victory with Tommaso Ciampa lurking from the outside. These are the kind of moves that people half the size of Apollo Crews struggle to pull off. That is a true heavyweight in there, moving like a nimble lightweight.
Gargano.
That's
man. We've seen that before, haven't we, from Gargano?
Disqualification.
Seriously.
Backcracker.
And then into the cover.
Well, it was a weak kick out, but he got the job done for Apollo Crews, and that was very close to a low blow kick there from Gargano. Referee Jessica Carr took a very close look. Borderline has allowed this one to continue. Crews hasn't looked the same since then.
There has just been a different side of Johnny Gargano we've seen lately. And that different side is why he's now a 2-time WWE Tag Team Champion with Tommaso Ciampa.
Gargano wasn't getting enough success, so he changed something. People don't like it, but it's got him gold. He might be closing in on a big L here, though.
See Crews favoring that left side. Oh, Ciampa on the outside with a running knee.
Well, the cheap shot, it was always going to happen when referee Jessica Carr turned her back. It's a drive-by attack. And now DIY closing in on a... What's going on?
How about this is what's going on? The Motor City Machine Guns. Meanwhile, a roll-up, and a win.
Here is your winner, Apollo Crews.
Well, the Motor City Machine Guns, who have been victims of some pretty underhanded tactics from DIY recently, didn't like what they were seeing, got involved, and it's a huge victory for Apollo Crews, back to winning ways thanks to the #1 contenders.
Yeah, it's forever long. Tomorrow night, Braun Strowman. The werewolf versus the monster. Hell, Godzilla versus King Kong. Hell, you ain't Godzilla or King Kong, because I'm both.
Hey, don't get it twisted now, Brian. They don't make them like me no more. Hell, they ain't never made them like me. See, I'm off the scale with it. All raw, uncut with it. See, I'm all gas, no brakes with it. You know what I mean? But first off, LA Knight, my Tokaua, is coming live and direct with everybody saying, yeah, 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 yeah.
We have seen a disturbed and dangerous Tama Tonga in recent weeks as he is trailed by Jacob Fatu, and that has all been following Solo Sikoa's defeat in Tribal Combat.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Jacob Fatu from the island of Tonga, weighing in at 220 pounds, Tama Tonga!
And as much as Tama Tonga has been a factor as a tag team champion in the past year, as a weaponized enforcer, it's rare to see him in singles action like this. King of the Ring semifinals was his last singles match. Now he takes on the megastar, LA Knight.
When the guy who growls like a rabid hyena is the same one of this duo, we really are in a whole world of trouble. Tama Tonga goes one-on-one with the megastar LA Knight, yeah! And it's coming up next on Smackdown.
I'm a real boss player. I'm a real boss player. I'm a real boss player. I know what it takes to put it down, right? You know I'm the man, you know that damn right. I ain't play no games, you gotta ask, right? I put swift on my toes and get tired with
Tonight only. Save up to 35% off select styles. The countdown has begun.
Light him up! Throw him over! Whoa! Oh my goodness! The road to WrestleMania begins at the Rumble.
WWE Royal Rumble, Saturday, February 1st at 6. Streaming live on Peacock. From DreamWorks that brought you Kung Fu Panda and Puss in Boots comes a new breed of superhero.
What if we sew the dog's head onto the man's body? Great idea!
Make it, do it, makes us Dogman!
You have all the strength of a dog and all the skills of a Kung Fu cop.
Why do you always gotta lick the inside of my mouth?
Dogman, rated PG, in theaters January 31st.
Don't overthink it. A large one-topping pizza is only $9.99 at Papa John's.
3 different crusts, any topping.
Get the go-to that never gets old. Get a large one-topping pizza for $9.99. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
When you smell the amazing scent of Gain Flings, time stops. And you realize you're in love.
Steve!
With a laundry detergent. Gain Flings, seriously good scent.
Welcome everyone to the Challenge All-Stars Rivals.
You're simply the one.
With friends like you, who needs enemies?
You're the biggest snake in the house.
Baby girl, you are obsessed with me.
I will break your jaw.
You're simply the one.
The Challenge All-Stars Rivals. Watch on MTV.
Hey, my treat today.
Thank you. But I don't think they take that here.
Of course they take Discover. It's accepted at 99% of places.
99%? I didn't know that.
You're stuck in the past. Unlike me.
You look rad.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide. Earn cash back at all of them.
People are good. For laughs, for snorts, for cries, and goodbyes. People are good for doing nothing or getting up to something. People are good. For you, Jim Beam. Best enjoyed together.
Is your pad ready for the unexpected gush? New Always Ultra Thin is. It's made to give you that cleaner, drier, fresher pad feeling all day long. Always gush ready.
We about to level up. We about to level up.
The next icon of vacations, Star of the Seas. Book today.
Well, this was what Triple H posted on X. Travis Scott. 4x4 is the official theme song of Monday Night Raw. It was released last night along with a music video today. Remember, of course, that great moment when Travis Scott walked Jey Uso out to the ring on the Monday Night Raw premiere on Netflix earlier this month. Everybody is so excited to have Travis Scott on board. 4x4 is just awesome. And speaking of superstars, look who else is sitting ringside tonight. Shane Gillis, the great comedian, is out for Smackdown here in Austin. Yeah, drink up, Shane. Enjoy your night. Tony Hinchcliffe from the comedy podcast Kill Tony is sitting here. And of course, one of the biggest fans of all. We saw him at that Netflix debut, Fluffy. And he gets a great ovation here in Austin Wade. And still so much top-tier action set to come their way.
What a night they all chose, because get this, after an explosive confrontation earlier involving the prize fighter Kevin Owens and Big Jim, Jimmy Uso, these two long-time adversaries collide later tonight in the main event of SmackDown.
Wade, right now our focus is on Tama Tonga and a heated battle with the megastars. You see Jacob Fatu just lingering off to the side. And LA Knight must have his blood boiling up just seeing those two. Hey, he could be champion again if it wasn't for them.
And his opponent, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight!
Well, LA Knight threw Jacob Fatu out of the building a couple of weeks ago. He regretted it later that same night when he was jumped by Fatu and Tama Tonga during his United States title match with Shinsuke Nakamura. Cost the megastar some gold. Got a little revenge last week with some assistance from Braun Strowman, but now the showdown is on.
You know, I remember saying to you at the time, does he really want to make that decision? But it's led to some great action.
No, cut that. Let me talk to you. The man they call the megastars in the building in Austin. And what that means is you two cross-eyed half-wits, you got hell to pay. Yeah! You ain't gonna cost me my U.S. championship and think that I ain't coming for you. Yeah, I understand last week I didn't end up on the top end of things, but you know what? I got my ass kicked. That was an ass kicking I was willing to take if it meant I got just a little piece of both of you. But tonight, I ain't gonna just get a piece. I'm gonna get a whole big chunk, because Tommy Tonga, you went ahead and drew the short straw. So what that means, you're gonna get a little BFT for your troubles, and if you wanna stick your big fat head in here, I'll tell you what, I'll kick you so hard, you won't be able to stop the shakes. And there might not be anything left for Saturday night's main event for Braun. Sorry, Braun, but it's got to be done. Here's the thing, though. Tama, it starts right now with a first-class ticket to you getting your head stomped in by the man they call the megastar, with everybody saying, yeah!
My man's on fire tonight.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's just ripping tonight.
So,
he's wasting no time, Wade.
So is this audience, and straight into the action, trading left and right. On the megastars getting the best of it.
Now remember, he cited it what happened back on January 10th when LA Knight was seemingly on his way to possibly regaining that U.S. championship in that battle against Shinsuke Nakamura, only to see Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu interfere with the match.
I've got to tell you right now, I'm as big a...
Oh, wow! Mid-air snap!
I'm as big a fan of the megastar as anyone. I'm going to question the smarts of the megastar in picking a fight with these two animals. Throwing Jacob Fatu out of the building to our security guards. Knight's got a massive ego, as we know. Shows a fight that he may not be able to win.
Just catching him into that power slam in midair, and now out onto the outside. But the chain reaction and the dominoes that fell afterwards, as you know, it then led to Braun Strowman getting involved a week ago, and now as well right into the barrier. As we know, tomorrow night we'll have Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu. Boy, you really see the effect that had on his lower back, don't you, Wade?
What a spectacle that is going to be tomorrow night. But the megastar now living dangerously, but the power of the Hub City hitter coming to the fore against Tama Tonga, the least insane of this group, now that Solo Sikoa's currently not around at least. And I don't say that lightly.
No, that was very interesting last week to witness Solo Sikoa coming off of the loss, and just, you could tell he just isn't the same. Couldn't even speak to the crowd, walked off.
A lot of questions with regards to Solo Sikoa right now, but what we do know is that these two lawless feral thugs in Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu are truly
tight roping and bringing down that lariat. I agree with you, Wade. It is clear what these two are after what happened to Solo.
Well, that was always the question when these two were brought in. There was a reason they weren't touched. Solo Sikoa opened Pandora's box, and it's a box that now cannot be closed, for better, for worse, and to be honest, it looks like it's mainly for worse.
LA Knight seeking revenge. Ever since the Survivor Series, he has been on a quest to win back his championship. And Solo, Jacob, and Tom especially have been a roadblock, and now it has escalated to the point where he has had to fight back.
It's always a question of when, not if, the dirty tactics are going to be broken out with these two around Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu, who is just a menacing presence stalking the ringside area, and quite smartly LA Knight is keeping one eye on him at all times. You better stay over there.
Parries that punch and gets a right hand in return.
It's just a constant handicap, even if Jacob Fatu is not doing anything.
Oh! Was that right into the corner of the steel steps? Oh my! Fatu loves it, but my, oh my, the impact.
Dad, don't forget about my new cleats.
Sweetie, I can't make it to Dick's this week.
Have you heard of Dix.com?
Have I heard of Dix.com?
Have I heard of Dix.com?
Whoa.
Don't overthink it. Let's go shopping.
Actually, what I need are some cleats.
How about one of these?
Great.
Done.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, a golf club? Not for me.
Yeah,
Friend.
of course,
I'm just anyone impressed with how fast that was?
Yeah,
I know. I went to Dix.com.
Thank you. I love you.
Well, I went to Dix.com. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, I told you about that.
Hey.
Mornings. Cough? Congestion?
I'm feeling better. All in one and done with Mucinex Kickstart.
Headache?
Better now.
Mucinex Kickstart gives all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. It's comeback season. It's game time, and we're making a Twisted Tea drop.
Twisted Tea fans love football and the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Our survivalists are playing a game out there. We are playing a game in here.
Your loved one's fate is in your hands.
I just want to go home.
I'm not hitting the button.
Extracted. Series premiere. Check local listings.
Consumer Cellular is lowering the price for those 50 and up. Get 2 unlimited lines for $30 each. That's just $60 a month. So switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage satisfaction. Now new customers get your second month free when you switch.
If I had to start college again from scratch, I probably wouldn't have made it. University of Phoenix made the process of transferring my credits seamless and simple. Life's too short to repeat the work you've already done.
Let's start the bidding at $5 million. Thank you, sir.
These people of privilege, hoarding the financial advantages for far too long.
7.5 at the back.
Look at them, unaware that Robin Hood Gold members now enjoy the VIP treatment.
$10 million on the
The
right.
3% IRA match on retirement contributions.
11 million, sir.
Once they discover their privileges are no longer exclusive, their fragile reality will plunge into disarray.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza.
Guys,
Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
I feel like new sunglasses, like a brand new pair of jeans. Brand new.
Learn more about Celebrity Cruises' latest offers.
It's a classified prison. At least it was, until the blast hit.
How many inmates got out?
A lot.
NBC's The Hunting Party, February 3rd. Watch now on Peacock.
Friday Night Smackdown right here on USA. Look at this scene in this big crowd here at the Moody Center at the University of Texas here in Austin, Texas. A dynamic night. Enjoying the action between LA Knight and Tama Tonga. There's the cover by Knight. It's been interesting to see this version of Tama Tonga way. Tama Tonga, who's really looking to prove himself in this new period where Solo Sikoa is in the wake of defeat. And if Tama Tonga could ever come up with a win against somebody at the caliber of LA Knight, it raises his stock. It puts him on the map.
Nasty dragon screw as the megastar was held up in the ropes. And I'll tell you this right now, the megastar has had the wood put to him for about the last 5 minutes in this match. And we saw a flurry there. It looked like he got a second win, but immediately snuffed out by this feral animal that is Tama Tonga.
That's a perfect way to describe them. You see some of the results from tonight. A big one with Motor City Machine Guns as they have put themselves in position to reclaim their tag team championship. Jacob Fatu looks on. Tama Tonga is working that right leg very well against LA Knight. Now the headbutt. Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Candice LeRae in 6-woman tag action. But the big news to come from that division, all the new entrants into the Royal Rumble in the women's division, including Charlotte Flair.
Well, you heard this audience willing LA Knight back into the fight. Somehow it seems to have got the job done. Can he get some momentum going? The second the wind is in those sails, they are torn down by Tama Tonga.
Knee to the gut. It slowed the momentum of LA Knight.
And there is just nothing resembling humanity when it comes to Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu, but you cannot tear down their in-ring abilities. Unorthodox, yes.
And you see the reminder
tactics,
there.
yes, but highly effective and highly accomplished.
When you mention Jacob Fatu, Wade, you see the reminder of Saturday night's main event tomorrow on NBC when Jacob Fatu will meet the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman.
I can tell you right now, you could have your eyes closed and you feel the presence of Jacob Fatu, a lingering menace, but right now it is Tama Tonga who is feeling the presence of a resurgent menace.
Oh, wow! LA Knight.
I've no idea how LA Knight is even standing after the beating that Tama Tonga has put to him over the last 5 or 6 minutes, clearly racked with pain, but still swinging away.
You can hear the respect and the appreciation of this crowd. Oh, onto our announce desk from all the way on the apron. He went flying to Tama.
And The megastar following it up, desperate to get some oxygen in those lungs this deep into the matchup with every body part hurting. It's one thing getting yourself an advantage at this point. It's another thing entirely to be able to follow it up.
He's going to put him up top.
Something gave out on the megastar.
Well, remember the damage done to the knee earlier in this match.
Well, pick a body part. Damage has been done to it by Tama Tonga.
There it is with the jumping DDT. Hooks the leg. And the late kick, 2 and change.
2.99. Tama Tonga now starting to grow frustrated. He knows this matchup has been 90% his offense. And you take a look at this expertly executed, completely unique DDT. Did not put the megastar away, but surely right for the pickings now is LA Knight.
But Wade, that hanging DDT and the way he's able to get all his body weight into the opponent as he crashes down.
We talk about this guy, he's completely lawless, he's completely unorthodox, but damn is he effective once that bell rings.
LA Knight trying to avenge what happened when he was looking to regain his U.S. championship. And these two interfered with the match. Big right hand from LA Knight.
Tama Tonga now showing signs of wear and tear. The bigger, stronger superstar in that situation is LA Knight, but it might be for nothing. Oh! Nice reversal from LA Knight as Tama Tonga seemed to be going for that superplex.
Excellent counter by the megastar. And the leaping elbow crashes home.
Just crazy athleticism and pinpoint timing this deep in a matchup.
Oh, and here comes Fatu. Here's the roll-up. The roll-up by Tama Tonga.
Well, LA Knight had those wits about him.
EFT, blunt force trauma. Hooks the leg. And the win. Oh, no. There's Fatu. He couldn't take it. Fatu puts him up high. Oh, my! He just wrecked him. Man, oh, man. Absolutely unhinged. We have said he is like a mad dog unleashed since Tribal Combat. The man just threw the entire chair. This is out of control. Fatu, a night before he faces the monster of all monsters, is just wrecking LA Knight. Headbutt after headbutt. Tomorrow's opponent's got something to say tonight. One big SOB has arrived. Just down the road in San Antonio, these two will be face to face. Braun Strowman says, come and get some. Tama Tonga says, think better of it. Could we get an early preview of what we'll see on NBC in primetime Saturday night? Look at this. Wade Barrett's headset smashed by Jacob Fatu. As monitors to circle the from NBC nationwide, PM Eastern, 5 Pacific. It will be this mighty showdown. Strowman and Fatu, the monster and the Samoan werewolf. Tama Tonga up on the apron. Strowman gets out of the way and sends out Jacob. And now Tama Tonga able to restrain him. Moments ago, it was the big win by LA Knight, but it was overtaken by the vicious attack from Jacob Fatu. Tomorrow on NBC.
NBC Saturday night's main event. Strowman and Jacob Fatu, the monster of all monsters, the Samoan werewolf. It's gonna be utterly outrageous.
With you, bright, young, talented, the next big things, and me, reality TV icon, Hollywood star, the first ever two-time Grand Slam champion in the history of this company. We are made from the same cloth. Just imagine the Marine 7. Box office gold. Ooh, we are gonna be rich.
This was meant to be. I really think so.
Yeah.
We're gonna be rich.
Together, we're gonna run Smackdown.
Hey.
Let's go.
Sorry, excuse me, Miss Waller, Theory. I got 3 words for you. Pack your bags. You go into Raw. Congratulations.
What?
Wait, all of us.
We're going to Raw?
We're going to Raw.
We're going to Raw!
Hey, Miz, we're going to Raw.
Hey,
Let us know about Marine 7. I'm in. That sounds great.
Please.
Raw.
Hey, thanks, but still gonna be rich. Yeah.
It has been an active transfer window as The Miz just finds out that news. He's arrived on Smackdown, but you know who else has arrived on Smackdown? The former World Heavyweight Champion is here now.
What an acquisition by Nick Aldis. Doesn't get any bigger than this guy.
Damian Priest. He has taken care of business elsewhere and now sets a new course on Friday Night Smackdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Just 11 days ago, we saw Priest put forth one of the most brutal but exhilarating street fight wins, demolishing Finn Balor. When we come back, the newest member of Friday Night Smackdown against Carmelo Hayes. Damian Priest is here.
Numbers, jumping straight up out the gym.
Part of my man as I eat up the block. Ain't no heavy when I see the mountain, but I ain't for the top. When I've been here, been there. I've been living from the jump.
WWE Elimination Chamber from Toronto, Canada. Tickets on sale now.
Saturday night's main event is back, Jack. And it's coming to San Antonio, brother.
After a monumental return to prime time, Saturday night's main event is kicking off a new year in style.
Don't miss it, brother.
Saturday night's main event, live nationwide, Saturday at 8 on NBC and Peacock.
I gotta get Marcus some new cleats.
I bet you could buy the whole team new cleats with all that money you saved.
Nancy Dawson is passive progressive.
You know, Nancy, that's actually really...
Nancy doesn't have progressive, so she takes it out on those who do.
You should get Luca private coaching with that. Maybe he'll score a goal. I figured you'd want the whole roll since you've saved hundreds with progressive.
How many tickets?
2, please.
Don't be passive progressive.
2 for Becky.
Drivers who switch could save hundreds.
Here we go again.
Wait, there's a Red Hulk now?
Excuse me, what do I do about this?
We use Tide Oxy Boost.
It's a lifesaver.
The most powerful clean in any universe.
Looking good.
Thank you.
See Captain America, Brave New World.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Hi, we're Visible. Want to start the new year with some serious wireless savings? Kick off 2025 with Visible and pay just $20 a month for 25 months. Yep, you get one-line wireless with unlimited data powered by Verizon's 5G network, and you get an extra $5 off for 25 months if you switch now. But you gotta hurry. Use promo code SWITCH25 by January 31st to get unlimited data for even less. Like the sound of $20 a month for 25 months in 2025? Switch today at Visible.com.
It's for you. Do you like it? Come on, Charlie. Use your new door. Come on, let's go. I said go. Let's go. Silly dog. I'm going to trade you for a cat. Red Bull gives you wings.
The new Red Bull Zero is here. 100% wings with monk fruit extract.
Look, she's just sitting here building her credit by...
I forgot you were here.
Self gives you credit for the rent you were going to pay anyways and reports it to the credit bureaus within 72 hours. Free credit building for renters with Self.
Goldfish Casino Slots. Go for the gold with your favorite free-to-play mobile slots game with a watery twist.
Let's spin!
Spin for surprises and bonuses with authentic Vegas action. Download Goldfish Casino Slots for free and get a 100 million coin bonus.
Goldfish Casino Slots.
Go for the gold.
You could have been killed. You know that, right? You're gonna stay with your aunt and your uncle.
Bel-Air, next on USA.
Beautiful night in Austin, Texas, the birthplace of a couple WWE Hall of Famers, Stone Cold and Dusty Rhodes. And the Topps WWE Slam app is back, bigger than ever. Collect your favorite WWE superstars, both past and present. Connect and trade with fans around the world 24/7. Build the ultimate Topps WWE digital collection. Rip new packs daily. Join in-app challenges for a chance to win Topps WWE hobby boxes, cases, merch, and more. Folks, you can just scan the QR code. Download Topps WWE Slam Card Trader, now free in the iTunes App Store and available on Google Play.
これが我がユナイテッド・ステイツ・ロードに挑む全てのものへの警告だ。その試みは実りなき努力となるだろう。栄光を求め全てを捧げる覚悟で挑んで得られるものは何もない。残るのは打ちのめされ痛み砕け散る体のみよ。そしてその時もこの王座は我が手にある。だがそれだけでは到底満足できん。さらなる高みを目指す中村俊輔はロイヤルランボーに参戦する。かつてその頂を制したように再びこの手で勝利をつかみ取る。2025年は我が征服の年となる。その幕開けはロイヤルランボーからだ。
From the U.S. champion to the recent and former world heavyweight champion, Wade, it feels like a fresh start for Damian Priest here.
Yeah, it absolutely is, and I know Priest is fully intent on winning back singles gold as a matter of urgency. He's been hampered by his former running mates in the Judgment Day over the past 6 months or so, but being back on separate brands to the Judgment Day is going to benefit Priest immensely.
Friday Night Smackdown is delivered by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. And for the first time, Carmelo Hayes is going to be one-on-one with Damian Priest.
And his opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes!
Well, Melo came here to SmackDown tonight demanding a rematch with Jimmy Uso, a rematch that went off the rails last week. Put that one on ice. Jimmy Uso's got his hands full with KO in tonight's main event still to come. They'll get back to that eventually, I promise you. But what I like about Melo, he did not shy away when Nick Aldis sprung this one on, hey, you're getting in there with our newest acquisition, the massive world champion caliber Damian Priest. Melo, yeah, I'll beat him, no problem.
But, I mean, for most people, it would have to be a shock. It's a guy who you don't even realize is on the roster, let alone the caliber of Priest.
Yeah, I agree with you completely on that one. It would be a shock if Melo can pull this off. But what I like about Melo is he keeps taking those shots, those long-distance shots. Melo is not interested in coming here to SmackDown and mixing it up with the small fry. He wants the sharks, and he's got one tonight in Damian Priest.
He's been in against veterans lately, so he had that upset count-out win over Braun Strowman. You can raise an eyebrow on that one, and since then he's taken on Sami Zayn and Jey Uso, both ending in no contests.
Go back to Melo's early goings here when he was drafted in the first round by SmackDown last year, mixing it up with the likes of Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. I mean, it doesn't get any bigger. Melo's gone from a guy in NXT who never missed, but he's now a guy who's not afraid to miss, providing he learns something in the process.
2 times NXT North American champion, was the NXT champion. You mentioned being drafted to the SmackDown roster in many ways, and especially when you listen to him, he does come across like that big draft pick, that first-round pick, who wants to let you know it and is still gathering some experience and perhaps most needed with humility.
Yeah, well, Melo said he was going to give Damian Priest a welcome to SmackDown now. Got a little cocky, and I'll tell you right now, Priest, probably not the right guy to get cocky with.
Oh, no, not at all. No.
As we are seeing before our eyes.
Yeah, Damian Priest can switch that gear, and you will learn a lesson. As look at him tight-roping and coming right down cross-body into the cover.
I'll tell you what, SmackDown has just got themselves a rock star in Damian Priest, a guy who oozes confidence, a creature of the night. And the level of competition here on the blue brand just went up thanks to this man.
Wait, did you hear that uppercut?
I think the entire arena felt that uppercut, not more so than poor Carmelo Hayes, but Hayes still trying to wriggle his way out of this one. And he might have done so.
Oh, that big kick to the back of the left leg, and then is able to force him right into the post.
Well, it's hit and move, which is exactly what you've got to do against their heavyweight. Can Carmelo Hayes pull off a shot here?
Check-in time is 3.
It's 2:55.
I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games, no fun.
Yes, Coach.
Meanwhile, at a Verbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with a host, try one you have all to yourself.
With Domino's Mix and Match deal, you can order any pizza you can dream up. Any 2 toppings on each half, any sauce, and any of 3 crusts. So dream big when you order 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Only at Domino's.
And squish, and squish. Okay, good. Keep squishing, fingers relaxed. And squish. Great. Thank you. Good job.
Squish the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
At Planet Fitness, no 2 members are alike, but they all have one thing in common. They're all strong.
That's right.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
One more, everybody.
One more? I got 5 more.
Did you know 80% of women are struggling with hair damage, just like I was?
Pantene Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioner with Melting Pro V Pearls.
Locks in moisture to repair 6 months of damage for resilient, healthy-looking hair. If you know it's Pantene.
At Harbor Freight, we do business differently from the other guys. We design and test our own tools and sell them directly to you. No middleman, just quality tools you can trust at prices you'll love.
Up for an adventure?
Always. What is this place?
You made it. What's up, cuz?
You were the last to see the president alive.
Welcome to the pit.
Light him up now!
A crew of pirates is coming.
That was cool.
The Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle. Plan starting at $16.99 a month.
I feel like new sunglasses, like a brand new pair of jeans. Brand new.
Learn more about Celebrity Cruises' latest offers. They say you're better safe than sorry. But they say a lot of things. In 1953, they said our whiskey recipe tasted perfectly fine, so we burned it and made something better. Maker's Mark. Make your mark.
Domino's Specialty Chicken. 4 tasty topping combos loaded on tender, juicy chicken. It kind of makes us wonder why we don't call it loaded chicken. Well, okay, now we do. Domino's Loaded Chicken. Specialty chicken is now Domino's Loaded Chicken.
Let's go.
We run toward the danger, not away from it.
Get me a gurney! We're gonna get you through this. Thank you.
They tried to stop me, but I'm ready now.
Okay?
You saved a lot of lives.
Chicago Wednesday on NBC and Peacock.
Take you back ringside here to this compelling matchup. Damian Priest and Carmelo Hayes. Yes, Damian Priest announced earlier tonight as the big headline transfer window acquisition to Friday Night Smackdown.
And I'll tell you right now, when GM Nick Aldis signed Damian Priest, he didn't sign him to lose here on his debut. That would be a disaster from Nick Aldis' point of view, and of course from the point of view of Damian Priest, but that is slowly becoming a reality here. Such is the level of performance that Carmelo Hayes has managed to hit thus far.
And he is picking up the action against the former world heavyweight champion. While we were away, he was really working that left arm and left shoulder, and you can see the impact it's having on Priest.
He's being cocky and gloating in the process.
Crossbody off the rope into the cover. Kick out at 2 by Priest.
Melo is just nailing everything. I actually spoke to Melo earlier today. He says he's got an obsession with getting his first victory against a bona fide main event caliber competitor here on SmackDown. I'm starting to think that this is the night.
This is only the second time they've ever shared a ring together. There was tag action when Priest, then way back then with Finn Balor, of course, Judgment Day defeated Hayes and Trick Williams. This is the first time they've ever been one-on-one. So it's a huge opportunity for Carmelo Hayes. He said he wanted a big opportunity. He didn't know it was coming in the form of Damian Priest.
Imagine beating the hell out of Damian Priest and talking smack while you do it. That's the level that Carmelo Hayes is operating on. And I don't know if Priest... Oh boy. I thought it was game over for Priest, but something has awoken inside the Punisher.
And it's stirring, and it's come to the surface, and here comes Priest.
Well, there's a level of unbridled rage burning deep inside Damian Priest.
Oh, man, what an uppercut.
Sometimes it costs him, but at other times he taps into it, and it is a game-changing thing for him.
That time, he ran into the double boots.
Connected with that broken arrow. Melo suddenly looks in a complete mess. This one has changed massively.
Now the big slam comes in from Priest and into the cover to put him away. Kick out at 2.
Shaking off the cobwebs is Damian Priest. Now hitting 5th gear once again, and this is the man that Nick Aldis wanted here on the blue brand.
Just a few weeks removed from that brutal street fight against Finn Balor.
That was exactly the right move from Carmelo Hayes. Get outside, get some oxygen in your lungs, but keep your wits about you.
Watch out! Right over the barrier into Timekeeper.
Well, I've never seen Lillian Garcia move as quick as that. Incredibly smart, and now coming our way for some reason is Damian Priest.
Yep, because you got a front row filled with celebrities, including McConaughey. And they have been loving everything out of Damian Priest.
Right now, Carmelo Hayes having a backpedal after having the upper hand, but the timing was there.
Boy, did he find that.
Bullseye, right when he needed it most.
But guess what else he just found? Good counter by Hayes.
And looking groggy once again is Damian Priest, softened. Oh, boom!
First 48. Hooks the leg for the upset win.
That right there beats most opponent. That first 48 connecting to the chest of Damian Priest completely resets your system. But Damian Priest kicking out explains everything you need to know about why this guy is world champion caliber.
And now Hayes thinks he's got him in position. He says, Melo, don't miss. Can he land it? No. From nothing but net to this.
Reversal attempted from Hayes. There you go.
He may do it.
Almost stealing a quick one there was Melo. In shock. Oh,
wow, the power.
Well, took his eye off the ball momentarily, and that has cost Carmelo Hayes arguing with the referee when he should have gone in for the kill.
The power that Priest can generate. South of heaven, engaged and delivered. Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown, Damian Priest.
The winner of this match, Damian Priest.
Well, there are no layups here on SmackDown, and Damian Priest on his debut since arriving here on SmackDown had to go to war against Carmelo Hayes. Another valuable learning experience for Melo, but what a victory for Priest.
Take it off the record books, man. Here's your place. There's your guy. Yeah, what?
Guys,
what?
Did you tell him?
Tell us
I
what?
didn't get around to it. Please, let us. Please, go ahead.
Look, guys,
What?
we know you have been doing everything in your power to avoid giving us another match for those WWE Tag Team Championships. Well, guess what? We got a little surprise for you guys.
You see, we already talked to him, and at the Royal Rumble, we're gonna challenge for the WWE Tag Team titles. In a 2 out of 3 falls match. Are you kidding me? Tonight sucks. It sucks, man.
And next week, Friday Night Smackdown, just before Royal Rumble. Wade, let's show everybody what we got.
It is Bedlam in the SmackDown Tag Division, and it peaks next week. All 4 top tag teams here on SmackDown compete in 8-man tag action.
How about this? We got a rematch for the Women's U.S. Championship. Meechin and Chelsea Green from Indy.
And 2 former women's champs collide as the Liv Morgan World Domination Tour rolls into Indianapolis. She goes one-on-one with Naomi.
We just saw Carmelo Hayes, and next week we will see him against Jimmy Uso. That is next week before Royal Rumble on SmackDown. Earlier tonight, Kevin Owens again outraged, feeling disrespected over his claim to be the rightful WWE champion. He takes on Jimmy Uso when we return.
The countdown has begun.
Light him up! Throw him over! Whoa! Oh my goodness!
The road to WrestleMania begins at the Rumble.
WWE Royal Rumble, Saturday, February 1st at 6. Streaming live on Peacock.
Welcome to the Waverhood.
The Wayfair vibe at our place is Western.
My thing, darling, shine.
Gardening.
Some of us go for the dramatic.
How didn't I know Wayfair had vanities in tile?
This? Yeah. Do you have any ottomans without legs?
Sean, you'll flip for the food cart.
In the Waverhood, there's a place for all of us.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Our floors don't stay clean very long. That's why I love